Welcome back, all you amazing, hard-working warriors. Another episode of Lee Landscapes Life Stories. Today, we're still catching up on our spring mulching missions. Tell you what, definitely let me know if you guys are in that same boat that I am, because our season we started mowing grass the second week of March. It was insanely early spring temperatures. So it put us behind. And I have 3.5 properties left on my mulching list, including this large castle beside me that takes almost a tractor trailer mulch itself. So the grind continues, just like your grind continues. So today is not easy, because we gotta go back in here. We already tied up these branches out of the way so we can get to this area. The boys getting ready to do a cleanup on this whole top tier, and we got areas down here. We covered up all the bushes, all the lupin laurels, so when they blow all this garb off in there, they won't be stuck in there and wasting time cleaning up those also. So we'll see how it goes. We mulched all this stuff earlier in the season. I still gotta mulch that bed. Then we're going to the back. For this video, I'll show you the edging and the mulching technique that I do to create the nice raised bed look and effect when it's not really actually a raised bed, okay? It's not hard to do. You can accomplish it on almost all beds, okay? So there are many different styles of mulch beds and edging available for us to use, correct? So this is just the style of edging and mulching that I prefer to use on a majority, if not all, of my clients' homes. Step one, as you see right here, you take the edging spade, you make that definition line on the outer edge, and you'll see me coming through behind Dalton on step two. I have the same edging spade, and I'm going in at an angle. You can see it really good right there. Taking away a good probably 4 inches of soil. I'm trying to meet the bottom of Dalton's spade edge that he just did the first time. And you'll see us come back with the same straight edge a second time. That makes that soil that we just dug up that we're going to remove nice and easy to remove. Go grab a nice big grain scoop shovel, and all that soil, dirt, trash, grass, whatever the case is on your mulch beds, so easy to pick up and move out of the way, all right? And sometimes, if you want to have an extreme raised bed, you can take this soil right here that I'm removing and push it to the left into the bed and mound up and shape it so it looks what it is, an extreme edge of raised mulch bed, okay? Because that's what this whole video is about, is creating an effect of a raised mulch bed look, even though you're really not raising the bed except for on the edge. So basically, the outer edge of my mulch beds, I try to have at least 4 inches of depth before I apply the mulch. And you'll see me here go through and clean out and make that nice and crisp flat line. Because that flat line of that outer edge that I'm working on right now, that's going to be visible. See? Right there. You can see that flat line after I mulch. You can see that straight edge, like a cliff edge. The bed's slowly raising right now, and the mulching technique I'm going to show you right here, it's one huge heaping handful. You'll see me pull it out of the wheelbarrow. They're pretty big scoops. I mean, it's more than you can fit in a pitchfork. Normal pitchfork, I should say. So take note on how many wheelbarrows this edge took for me to throw down, okay? It's definitely not a light coating. And the type of mulch I like to use is the triple shredded hardwood mulch, whether it's dyed brown, dyed black, or just regular, because it really forms good. You can form it any way you want, and when you come back through and tamp it, it just stays there. Like, you won't have to apply the mulch glue to the place. You won't have issues with, if you get grass in these beds when you're mowing the grass, you come through the blower, lightly blow that grass clippings out, it just disappears, and the mulch stays put. And I know some of you guys are gonna say, I don't have that kind of time. You're putting way too much time and effort into making this stuff perfect. Well, my answer to that is, me taking my time and making every single piece of mulch perfect on every single edge on these properties has allowed me to keep these customers for 10 years now. The entire cul-de-sac that I work on up here, I keep my clients because I go the extra mile. And if you're a homeowner watching this video to learn this technique, take your time, make it perfect, because when you put in such effort and physical strength to accomplish something, you want it to be perfect. My hand is straight up and down on that edge. I don't want anything touching that dirt edge right there. All right, I'm extremely picky. And you can see here that mulch, I just form it like it's a big clump of clay or Play-Doh. You just push it there, you form it, and it's a nice beveled edge. Not hard to accomplish, but not everybody can do it, obviously, because how many mulch beds do you see around your neck of the woods, at your Starbucks, at your Pizza Hut, at your Dairy Queen, wherever you're going to eat or shop? How many mulch beds are nice and just beautifully pimped out? The answer is none. Look around. Take note for a week and you'll see the difference between what we're doing here for these clients and what you see most companies do for their clients. And the last step that I take for these amazing beds is taking the steel rake and lightly tamping it down, okay? A little bit time consuming, but basically it's just a nice good upper shoulder workout. And yeah, you'll feel it in the shoulders by the time you're done. So here's our bed, and please, when you're mulching beds, don't fill up that edge that you took so much effort to create, and maybe your clients paid you to create that edge. Don't fill it in. That's ridiculous to fill in that edge. Keep the edge visible and present. So if you really care about keeping your clients for the long term and establishing your business as a perfection company, follow these steps, guys. It makes a huge difference and people notice. Let's talk about some things called misconceptions. Misconceptions about wealthy people and their work ethics, and misconceptions about owning your own business and the work output you're going to have to put out. I had a comment come in the other day on one of my videos and basically calling all my clients lazy people in life because they didn't mow their own grass. That's just such a bad perception of life, in my opinion. Too many of you look at rich people, wealthy people, people who have made it in life, and think they have it easy. Think that they just coasted there somehow, and now everything is easy for them. Guys, that's not the case. This client here has built 2 successful businesses on his own that he sold for millions and millions of dollars each. And after he did that, he built a 3rd business, and now he works for that 3rd business. Not to mention, him and his son came out to this backyard and did a thorough trimming, pruning, and bulk cleanup of the entire property in the back, which I'm telling you, and I told them, guys, you just did about $5,000 worth of trimming, pruning, and cleanup work. So You know, the misconception that rich people don't work, that's BS, man. These people work, whether it's inside a building, whether it's flying all over the country and helping other people out and selling their products and giving people different designs for architectures, you name it. These people work hard, okay? And just because you haven't made it yet, doesn't give you the right to look down on people and call them lazy. Some people just love to have perfection when they look around their homes. And some people are not good at mowing grass. They're not good at putting mulch down. They're not good at making things look beautiful outside. Their gifts that God gave them are other places. Maybe they're nurses, maybe they're doctors. Maybe they don't want to spend the weekend doing their yard work. They'd rather spend their time with their family, okay? So try to change your perception on how you look at people in the world. And especially for people that own their own businesses, don't look at these people that own their businesses and think that life is easy and they're rich, all right? Most of us out here doing this kind of work, it doesn't matter how big or small our company is, we don't have an abundance of money sitting there at the end of each month, okay? Most of the money we make goes right back into our business, back into our employees, back into our equipment, and that's the way it rolls, all right? If you are banking money, a lot of it at the end of each month, please leave it in the comments and leave us the secret to your success. Because in my experience, whether I'm making 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand a month, it all costed money to get all that accomplished. And there's not much left. Hey, love you guys. Be good if you can. Always be kind. Above all, love each other. Peace.